It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Reese. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Power football with the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing.
Wish I would be in the league with that nigga.
Experience between receiver and quarterback.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try the run.
Trying to pretend like shit cool, like this nigga ain't just trying to run across another tag.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Ask your sister.
The give to the tailback. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the move. That's a fumble.
Nigga fumbled immediately.
Great job by the defense.
On conservative, he fumbled immediately.
The offense pounces back on.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways.
Damn,
just a few yards to go.
You can't be doing that.
Red pass, it's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Why in the world did he not take a knee? He's down at the 3-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Here on third down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the
No, let him get that play off because I know what I want to do.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
Oh, and this kick's going to bounce out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
I'm
what
such an idiot, bro. Why don't I just...
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
I did not just use this shit. Bruh, we could have just used this. We could have just used these. Then we get down to the nitty gritty.
Calls his own number. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Then we did it. Fucking idiot.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything.
Hey, why didn't I just use
It'll
these?
be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to take a shot on second and short. It's complete.
Oh,
They'll get him stopped.
they drag it in.
Short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do.
Why did I just use these?
No huddle, get to the line of scrimmage and try to capitalize.
A first down run.
I should have just used those.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yo.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it.
Then this other one. Oh my God.
Small drives together, big
All I
drives
gotta do
together.
is.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
boom. Hop in this motherfucker right here.
They can score the
Then boom, boom. That's all I had to do.
Trying to pound it in.
That's all I had to fucking do, nigga. Yeah.
He makes his way in for the 2-point conversion.
What's the other one?
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Gotta have another formation in that.
From inside his own 10, he'll
foul.
Their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Steps away to find some room.
Oh, hey, that's why I gotta put.
These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So I gotta do these.
So much tradition. I go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like these games really matter. The uniforms are.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can.
Oh no! Why y'all put me on?
Does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Oh, they're after him!
Go get him!
Getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only
a shot toward the end zone.
No!
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? You're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Good tackle.
And it's 4th down. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
This is the one that goes. Hold on.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This quarterback part of their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He rifles one deep down the right side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the first team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution.
She said,
whoop-de-doo. First down at the 38. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I have nobody.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Got it in the middle. It's Tavai. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, #1 versus #2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Try to get it to the end.
Oh.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. On the move at the 30. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down the line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
I got ball at half. What the?
The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Might be changing the route. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He fires to the left side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket breaking down. Past the 30. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Buckeyes are moving.
She said, whoop-dee-doo.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Wants to go up top. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
But he said,
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Just keep slinging it. Going for 6.
oh.
Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Reese. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Michigan offense. To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts. But it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you. And this guy consistently feels where the ball's going.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just
I guess
had
I
to
deserve
make
that.
catch. So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action. Fires toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got his man. Nice job to get it past the
so he loops all the way around.
35.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's a heat. Gonna take a shot.
He didn't see that? He didn't see it.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Gets it out fast. Ripping through the defense. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They go 83 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over. Ohio State is dotting Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, they've let a few get away from their rival in Michigan, and they're trying to get that back. So they came into this one with a chip on their shoulder. They're not always used to being in that position when they play against Michigan. But David, in the second half here, it's all Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you got to be physical. When you play the Wolverines, you know the type of brand that they play. Ohio State has matched that physicality. They have been ready. They were ready for the game, and they've handled business.
Here's the pressure. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll try to take it back.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Quick release on the RPO. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
But he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver.
Going for it all. Trying to barrel in.